The report says that China has been expanding its commercial ferry fleet to better prepare for a potential Taiwan invasion. In your view, how effective have these non-military actions to pressure Taiwan been?
I believe that China's non-military pressure tactics on Taiwan have yielded mixed results, successfully normalizing its presence, but failing to significantly alter Taiwanese public opinion or weaken Taiwan's resolve. If China were to use civilian ferries for military purposes, which is the focus of your question, it would have significant implications under international law, particularly the law of armed conflict, also known as international humanitarian law. This strategy intentionally blurs the line between civilian and military assets, which is a foundational principle of the law of war. They're not supposed to do that. So when does a civilian vessel become a military target? Under the principle of distinction in international law, parties to a conflict must always differentiate between combatants and non-combatants, and between military objectives and civilian objects. Civilian ferries are normally protected objects. However, this protection is conditional. A civilian vessel loses its protected status and becomes a lawful military target if it makes an effective contribution to military action. So some examples that would cause a vessel to lose its protection include transporting troops and military equipment, which is what we think is happening, or laying mines, gathering intelligence, assisting in a military blockade. When a civilian vessel performs these kinds of functions, military function, it can be targeted and captured.